Hi guys, welcome back. In today's video, we're going to be doing some Halloween makeup. So if you want to see how I achieved this look, definitely stay tuned. That's supposed to be a bat, by the way, guys. So before I start my makeup, I'm just going to start by moisturizing my lips. And today I'm going to be using the Burt's Bees Lavender and Honey Lip Butter. That way by the time we get to our lips, they're nice and soft. So I just got back from Ulta, and before I start my eye makeup, I want to swatch a couple new palettes that I just got and see how those perform. So I got this Do Not Disturb palette from BH Cares, whatever company that is. And here's the colors. So I'm just gonna swatch those on my arm. Ooh, I can't wait to use these. They're super pigmented. So here are the shades. We've got Getting Lost, Peace Out, Not Today, Me Time, Silent Mode, On Hold, Off the Grid, Personal Space, and Don't Bother. I am super excited to use this palette because these are really pigmented. So I'm gonna wipe off my arm and test my next palette that I got. So the next palette I got is the Alexis Stone palette. 28 colors. Instinct palette. Let me just go ahead and open this up. I haven't seen this palette yet. I just saw this little preview of colors on there. So 28 colors, you're about to see my first reaction. Let's open this up together, guys. Oh, yes! Look at all these colors. I've been needing more shades of green. That's why I picked this palette. And I think it's just the perfect palette for on the go because it has pretty much all the colors that you need, besides, like shimmers. But yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna swatch this in a different video just because there's 28 colors and I just want to go ahead and get right into the makeup. So I'm just gonna swatch one color and see how that looks. That's one swipe, and then we're gonna go back and forth with one. Cool. Let's do the smudge test. See how this one is. Ooh. Okay. Got just try to wipe it off with a makeup wipe, and that pigment's still on there. Oh shit. Oh, okay. We about to use this palette. So I'm actually not going to use this palette for this makeup design, just for the mere fact that this one is staying on, even when I go over it with a makeup wipe. So this look is about to last me all night. So we're going to go ahead and start off with primer, and I'm using the Too Faced Replenishing Face Primer. It's meant for your face, but I use it on my eyelids because it makes your eyeshadow last literally all day. So we're just going to do a little pea-sized pump on our finger, rub that together. So I'm just putting that on my eyelid. We're going to spread that out a little bit farther than usual because we're going to make a winged eye look for this. And then I'm going to go in with the Master Prime Blur and Pore Minimize Primer just underneath my eyes where these stickers I'm gonna put on are gonna go. So by stickers, here's what I mean. These are eye shields that I just pick up at Walmart, and you basically just literally stick it on like a sticker, and that protects your under eye from fallout, and it also helps create this sharp line with your eyeshadow or eyeliner or whatever you're doing. You could also use it for your lips, I guess. That's what the box says. I don't do that, but. So here's what the back looks like. It looks like it's like parchment paper on the back of it, so you can just peel off parts. So I like to leave the corner on, that way I can still hold it without it sticking all over my finger. So I leave that one corner on that I'm gonna hold. peel off the rest. And I'm just gonna stick that on, just like that. And then you can still see that little piece of paper underneath. I'm just gonna fold that down, pop that corner off there, peel that off, and smudge that down. We're gonna do the same thing to the other eye. So when I peel this off later, you'll see that my skin's, it's still kind of stuck to it. So that's why I put that smoothing primer, like a silicone based primer underneath my eye. That way it's not tearing up my skin. Also, another reason I put the primer on is because if I want to readjust it like I just did, where I can take it off and fix it, you can do that. But if you don't have that primer on, no. That shit's staying on there. I'm not really liking the orange in this palette. It's kind of dull. So I'm actually going to go into my NYX Brights palette with, I think, this lighter shade first, and then this darker shade of orange. So we're just going to go ahead and get right into it. I'm going to start by using this fluffy brush here. And I've got just like a hand towel that I wipe my brushes off on in between each color, because I do clean my brushes, but I don't do it after every single makeup look. So in between colors, that's what I like to do. Do what works for you. I don't know. Not a beauty artist, guys. Alright, so I'm gonna start with this light orange shade here, and we're just gonna put that underneath the brow bone. Are you guys excited for October? Do you have any Halloween looks that you had in mind? I think for me and Chris, I might do something like Scooby and Shaggy, but at the same time, like, I also kind of want to do like a glow-in-the-dark costume, because my hair glows in the dark under, well, it doesn't glow in the dark, but my hair glows under black light. And then I have glow-in-the-dark earrings, and I have glow-in-the-dark nails, and I was thinking about putting on some glow-in-the-dark pigment on my makeup. So your bitch is about to be a fucking highlighter. Alright, we got that orange on there. So we're going to take this angled blending brush now. Oh, by the way, if you guys are curious on what's on my nails, you can always find that on Instagram. I will leave a link for my Instagram in the description below if you're interested in any of my nail designs. Yeah, anyways, we're going to take this angled brush here and blend that out a little bit. You don't want to go too high up. We still want to have room for our highlighter on the brow bone. Now, going back to this fluffy brush here, I'm going to take this darker orange here from the Brights palette, and we're going to pack that in a little bit closer to the crease. We can blend that down towards the eye, but you don't want to blend it out and cover up that light orange too. Okay. Now I'm going to take this smaller, more flat, it's not completely flat, but brush. I have no idea where I got my brushes. I've been using them for so many years, and I probably should just buy a whole new set. And I saw the coolest thing the other day at the store. It was just like one brush, and then it had like interchangeable heads. Alright, with this smaller brush, I'm going to go into my Instinct palette, and I think I'm just going to choose probably the darkest red, to be honest. And we're just going to very carefully pack that in the crease. This is going on super well. And you want to make sure you're keeping, like, you're looking down and not up, because when your eyes are looking straight ahead, you have a little bit of a crease here. So if you're just doing your makeup like this, you're going to miss that crease. So you want to do your makeup looking down and really get in that crease. Do the same thing on the other eye. And I'm not too concerned with the corner very much, because I know my eyeliner is going to cover most of it. So we're going to go back with that angled blending brush and blend that very carefully side to side. And blending it out is fine too, like this way. But you don't want to blend up. I really enjoy making these videos with you guys and just chatting with you and letting you guys get to hang out with me a little bit. Because on hair videos, I'm kind of just like instructing you and telling you what I'm doing. Makeup, I can actually, you know, chat and vent and let you guys see the real me a little bit more. So that's good enough for the red. Now, oh gosh, I don't like this many choices, but I do like this many choices at the same time. I like to have choices, but I don't like making the choices. So I think I'm just gonna go with the darkest colors in this palette. So I'm gonna take this purple and we're gonna pack that in tight underneath the red, still in the crease. So I'm gonna insert a picture of the inspiration photo right here for you guys, but I already know that I'm not gonna be able to do that line right there in the crease with the eyeliner. I've never done that, and I'm not about to start now because I know I'm gonna fuck it up. And I just want this to look nice, so we're just gonna play it safe this time around. Maybe one day I will get good enough at eyeliner that I can start drawing on extra lines and stuff, but that is not today. So, have you realized yet that my hair is going to match my makeup? So I'm actually doing this makeup look for the outro of my Halloween hair video, which I will leave a link up there for. I forgot to mention in the beginning of the video, but any of the products that I use in this video will be linked in the description below for you. If you want to find them, angle brush, and we're blending. So I went to Ulta for eyeliner, and naturally I came out with like 5 more items than I originally intended. Alright, so for this little tiny lid portion, I'm going to be doing the blue. And again, we're just going to be taking the darkest color, and it's this blue shade here. Super dark. Yeah, I'm going to say fuck a brush, actually, and just use my finger. I just find it easier to put pigment on with my finger. It's more opaque that way. This is looking fucking sick. I like it. I am, however, going to use the brush to blend and put that on the corner. Shit, you won't even be able to see my eyeliner. That blue is so dark. That's fine because it really does match my hair. So we're going to do the same over here. I recently just tried dip powder for the first time, and my nails lasted for almost an entire month. That's crazy to me because usually I pop a nail off within a week just because of how rough I am. It doesn't have anything to do with the prep or products or anything I'm doing. It's just how rough I am on my nails. So anyways, yeah, I tried dip powder for the first time and I'm super freaking impressed. So impressed that I finally got the balls to go out and buy acrylic. So I'm going to be trying acrylic for the first time in my life. And I'm going to do it on camera for you guys. So definitely stay tuned and watch out for that video, because that'll be upcoming probably sometime next month, because this month I just want to do so many Halloween looks. I just got a lot on my plate right now, but I'm going to make it for you. I'm super excited to try acrylic. You ready for the most satisfying part of all of this? I swear to you guys, I love like the outcome of my makeup, but my favorite part is peeling off this sticker. It's just so satisfying to see this line that you don't work for. Ready? I'm wiping off this smoothing primer now because I don't actually use it for anything other than the fact of keeping the sticker from tearing up my skin. So now that we got those off, we're going to put the primer on the rest of my face. And this stuff, you really don't need a lot. Literally like one pump is enough for your entire face. Just put it on 2 fingers and like dab there, dab there, dab there. And then smear that all the way around your face and it'll cover the whole thing. I find it crazy when people like pump here, pump here, pump here, pump here. No wonder you spend so much money on makeup. You're just caking it on your face. All right. You know, from Home Alone when he uses aftershave. It's so weird to see black hair on me. I honestly love this hair color though, you guys. It turned out exactly how I wanted it. I have a little dark spot where I don't want, but it's okay compared to what I thought it was going to turn out like. Anyways, blah, 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 blah. And we're going to start with the blue and purple on the corner and blend those out first. We're just going to put that on the outer corner. Wipe that brush off. Now we're taking the purple, same brush, and we're just gonna try and like connect these colors and make it look like we did it all at once. I'm super impressed with this Alexis Stone Instinct palette. The pigments are super opaque. I love it because you don't have to keep going back over it when you blend it out. Speaking of blending it out, we're going to blend that purple and blue. And I'm going to pick up this red shade here and drag that underneath the purple. Do you guys have any requests of nails or makeup that you want to see? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to make things for you guys that you want to see and not just things that I want to do too. Oh, look at this craziness going on. I love it though. It's so dark. It's so me. It's so spooky. It's literally what you think of when you think of Halloween. Like, hold on. Let me take it down. I was gonna wait, but I just can't. It's just so beautiful. I love it. I did my bangs to be all red and orange, and this is the spot I was talking about that I don't like. Right there. And for the rest of my head, I put blue, red, orange. So it matches. I think it does. Alright, I'm getting distracted. Show you guys in a minute what it looks like when we're done. I'm just gonna roll with it. So before I do eyeliner, I like to hit it with some setting spray just because in case I make a mistake, I'm not messing up the entirety of all that work. So I'm using this L'Oreal Paris Infallible Pro Spray and Set Makeup Extender Setting Spray. That's a mouthful. And I'm just gonna close my eyes and squirt it on there. And we're gonna let that dry for a minute. Coffee break. So I'm not gonna do a full face makeup. However, I am going to do eyeliner, eyelashes, and lipstick. So I think I'm going to start with eyeliner. So for my eyeliner, I'm using e.l.f. Professional Liquid Eyeliner in the shade Midnight. And I'm going to start off with a small wing and then work my way bigger. I don't do winged eyeliner very often, so this is going to be interesting. And the whole reason I don't do winged eyeliner is because I can never get the other side to match. Ever. The eyelash glue I use is actually eyeliner too, but I like to put actual eyeliner under it first. That way I'm not wasting a bunch. If you haven't noticed yet, I had to file off these 2 fingers because I bruised them really, really badly when I was rotating for truck at work. Dropped like a 40-pound box on them. I don't think it did that bad of a job making a match this time. So before I go in and start doing the Halloween design, I actually want to make this bottom pop a little bit more. I think I'm going to go back in with my NYX Brights palette with this purple shade here and this small brush and just make that pop. Why is it that every time your eyes water, your nose runs too? Alright, I think that's gonna do me for eyeshadow. Now I'm not gonna make hollow promises and be a weenie. See what I did there, guys? I'm going to go ahead and start on the Halloween design. I'm not gonna do anything crazy because I still have to go to work. So I think I'm just going to do like a spider coming down here. You know, I just realized this, but it looks kind of blue. Seeing this on my actual skin tone, it's definitely like a dark blue eyeliner. I just realized that. It's really not gonna get better than that. I know it's not. So we're gonna call it a day on that and try to draw a bat. Let me go look up a picture of a bat. This is gonna be interesting. I really hope I don't fuck up because I can't exactly undo it on my eyelid. Does it look like a bat yet? Yeah, totally. Alright, here's the hard part, guys, the wings. So, let me see if I can get this on camera. I'm gonna draw a line out this way. Sorry if I don't talk through this. I'm just really, really trying not to mess this up. They go straight down. Not really looking like a bat, is it? I'm trying. It's a good damn thing that I'm putting eyelashes on because this looks ridiculous. I should have done that a lot higher up. I should have also bought white eyeliner while I was at Ulta because I could have outlined this then to make it look a little bit better, but that was supposed to be a bat, guys. I tried. I really tried. Is it horrible? I guess it could be worse. So I'm gonna do my eyelashes, eyebrows, and lips, and highlighter. And I'm going to try this new thing to fill in my brows with. I don't really do my brows very often, or really know how, so I'm just kind of winging it. Oh, it's so cute. It's so small. Wow Brow. It's the e.l.f. Volumizing Fiber Gel. Wow Brow in the color taupe. Oh, isn't that cute? So I think I've never really used eyebrow stuff like this before. When I was coloring my hair, I was thinking about doing my eyebrows, but then I was like, well, let me start by coloring my eyebrows with like eyeshadow first and go from there before I make that commitment. Did that make a difference? Yeah, I'd say so. Before, after. I think this is like the perfect color though for my eyebrows. If I were to pick the light brown, that'd just be way too dark. So for my lips, I saw this at Ulta and I could not resist buying it because it just intrigued me so much. It was only $4 too. So it says Glimmer Glow Lipstick, color changing. Here's what the lipstick looks like, you guys. It looks like an opal stone. Yeah, that was very intriguing to me, so I had to buy it. So we're gonna put this on and see what color changes exactly. Okay, it's looking pink. Definitely gonna go with my usual dark lipstick for this look, which is the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink in the shade Escapist. number 45. Yeah, so I think the color changing on this was just a little bit pinker. Yeah, look, I just wiped it off and it's just pink. I had to buy it though. It was only $4 and my curiosity just got the best of me. I'll wipe that off. I'm going to put on my lips really quickly. Can't exactly talk while I'm doing this, so enjoy watching my mouth for a minute. And I don't like to fill in my whole lip. I just think it looks weird. Usually women fill their lips bigger, but I make them smaller. It's just your own preference, really. Anything in makeup is. Fuck what society's telling me. I got a vision that they never see. That was some of the lyrics to one of the songs I've been recently obsessed with, which is Losing My Mind by Lucidius. So one thing I have to tell you guys is when I use the Super Stay, because all my life I've used Maybelline Super Stay 24 Color, which I thought it was almost the same thing, but it's not. It's really sticky because it's a matte lip color. So when this dries, what I do is I put some setting powder on my lipstick and that makes it less sticky. I also carry around like a little jar of it in my pocket, and when I pull things out of my pocket, people think I'm a drug addict because that'll fall out, but I promise, it's just setting powder. Alright, got my lips on. Now we are going to do some highlighter before I put on some mascara. With my highlighter, I'm using the Revolution highlighter in the shade, is that the tone, maybe? This shade, I don't know. And I'm taking my fluffy brush here, put that on my cheekbone, highlighter on my nose, the Cupid's bow of my lips, and I'm going to take a smaller highlighter brush and put some highlighter on my brow bone. I figured out what this is finally called. It's called a brow bone. In one of my previous makeup tutorials, I just called it an underbrow. Called a brow bone, guys. Brow bone. And we're putting some in the corner here. Alright, I'm gonna curl my lashes now. You wanna curl your eyelashes before you put on mascara. I also just recently learned this. The reason I make these videos is so that you guys learn as I do. If there's something that I didn't know, I'm gonna share it with you. Just in case you didn't know. If you did, good for you. But if not, you're welcome. This is such a bad bat. Like, it's... If I had more time, I would redo it. Or go out and get some, like, white eyeliner so I could outline it. For my mascara, I'm using Maybelline Great Lash in the Blackest Black. And I always put my lashes on last. This is mostly dry now. It's still sticky, but it's dry. So I'm going to go back with my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Sweep and Lock Translucent Setting Powder. And I literally rub it on there. And now it's not sticky. So if I drink out of a straw or something, my lipstick's not coming off on that straw. Just a little hack for you guys. For my eyelashes, I use Eylure London, and I'm not exactly sure. I think these are like wispy kinds, and I'm using the middle one. So I don't like it to be too dramatic, but at the same time, I still like it to look like I'm wearing lashes. So for my lash glue, it's a lash glue slash eyeliner. So it's Lily Lashes Power Liner Adhesive Eyeliner in the color black. Even though I have eyeliner on already, I'm going to go back over this where my eyelashes are going to be. And just line that. And I'm going to do one eye at a time. That way the glue isn't completely drying by the time I get the one lash on and move on to the next eye. I found that this is the easiest way to do eyelashes for me. And they also last the longest this way for me. So when I apply the eyelashes, I like to start on the outer corner and kind of just like lay it on there. Okay, that's on there slightly. I'm taking the end of some of these tongs that I got from Eyelashes at one point, and I'm just taking that and pushing that down. Alright, now I'm going to clamp those together with my real eyelashes and make it look like it's one. Alright, we got this one. Now we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. And that's pretty much it for my Halloween makeup video, you guys. I'm going to style my hair really quickly and I will be back to show you guys what this looks like when it's all styled. I really wish I could have done a better job with that bat because it just looks like a blob at this point, but I don't have time. Alright guys, I got my hair styled. Here's the final look. I'd love to hear what you guys think in the comments below. If you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to hit that thumbs button. And don't be afraid to go down there and subscribe. I love all you guys. Thank you so much for watching. As always guys, remember to keep your heads up and have a great day.